And welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Casey DeSantis.
It's Friday. I'm Curtis Dvorak.
It is a Friday. Matt Pittman, good to see you.
I'm excited to be here. A weekend full of events. One event that everybody looks forward to every year. A couple of those I get to talk about here in a few. So
yeah, good deal. We'll get to that long list of good stuff.
Yeah. My vision as I am in my 40s has started to wane a little bit. Do either of you wear contacts?
I do, and it's a real pain in the.
So I'm hoping not to go that route. I'm hoping to fix it another way. But if you wear contacts, you probably have dealt with this before.
Okay.
And you've lost one on the ground,
Always,
right?
Yes.
And
usually
how
in the
long
morning,
does it normally take you to find it?
Well, like once I lose them, you know, it's like, do I really want to clean that off
Let
and
it
put that
go.
back? Yeah,
Just let it go.
they're disposable after 2 weeks, so I'll just meh.
Well, I mean, I've helped somebody find it, and it's 4 people standing around going, "Where is it? Where is it?" Right over top of where it dropped.
Listen. If you are out and about and you don't have any backups, and you know you can't see, I would be on the ground
but
looking for it. But it's
hard enough to find it when you know it fell out and you have 4 people watching. But
yeah, where
basketball game, recent basketball game between Fordham and George Mason. Check this out.
Okay.
We talked about top of the broadcast, Cap, that offense had been an issue for Fordham throughout the season, and already they find themselves down 10.
That's why I said to you early, one of the keys is they have got to make shots. How about that? They just were able to pluck a contact lens off the floor. That was outstanding eyesight from the bench. He ran right to the spot, knew exactly where it was. Didn't have to get down and look. He looked, even Dave Paulson shook his head and went, wow, that was pretty good.
So that guy doesn't need contact.
No, from the bench he could. How do you see that across the floor?
He's a steely-eyed
got
missile
this.
Man. Yeah, there it is. Time out. Let me go get the contact lens. Oh, here it is. There you go. That is really impressive.
Even if you see, I mean, obviously he probably saw the player, you know, where he jostled and saw that it probably fell out there, but still, he jogged right there and went.
On the sink in front of me. You know, I'm like, I'll spend there for like 45 minutes. Just, I know you're here. I know somewhere you're going to be here.
Isn't there some people that lose a contact in their eye and then it's like, I can't even find it in your eye?
Right, that's exactly right. I'm like pulling up my eyelid and trying to dig it. Oh, it's just terrible. That is something else.
That's
and
pretty
just
good.
Like that. Just
that's pretty good, right across there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's basketball season, so I figured.
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's going to be that time of year. Okay. At what age did you know that you wanted to do something specific when you grew up?
About 4.
About 4. He knew he wanted to be in a cat suit when he was.
I just knew I wanted to make people laugh. That was it.
I was the exact same way. I said, I just want to entertain people. It went downhill fast.
How's it working out for you, Pittman?
I get to hang out with you each week.
Oh, there you go. It's the height of your career right there.
Right.
Did you really know you wanted to be a mascot?
I didn't know I wanted to be a mascot, but I knew I wanted to entertain people.
Yeah.
I knew I wanted it because it was got that first laugh, and I'm the youngest. I was the youngest, and you do something in the living room, and suddenly there's smiles and there's laughter, and it's like, oh, what is that
fun.
feeling? What is that rush through my body?
This is why Curtis and I hang out all the time, because I did the exact same thing. The youngest. As soon as I got the first laugh, I was like, I'm in.
So now we just do it around town when we're hanging out.
Right.
Yes.
It makes us laugh.
Yeah.
But we have a rock star.
Yes.
On the first coast.
Just on the first coast, and Palm Coast actually. Her name is Little Ansley. She is from Palm Coast. When she was 3, she discovered her love of cutting hair. So she practiced it on herself.
A lot.
Apparently, a lot. So watch this.
Now, why did you cut your hair? Let's look at it first. We kind of got a mullet going on here now. You really did a job on it right there. If we do this and no more bangs, they're gone. But look at me. Why'd you cut your hair?
Because Jessica cuts hair.
Because Miss Jessica cuts hair?
Mm-hmm.
But Miss Jessica went to school to learn how to cut hair.
But I want to know how to do it really too.
But you don't know how yet, so when we don't know how, we shouldn't cut it, should we?
We shouldn't. But I was just practicing today.
You were practicing cutting hair?
Mm-hmm.
Well, we need more practice, don't we?
Yeah, but you didn't want me practicing more.
I didn't let you practice more. Because you're running out of hair to practice on. You cut all your hair off.
Well, maybe sometime there will be new hair that will have a lot of time for me to cut hair.
Well, your hair will grow again, okay?
Longer hair so I can cut it when I get bigger.
Well, when you get bigger, because you better not cut it again when you're little. Look at me. You understand?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Mr.
I sure do love you.
But soon I'm going to walk with my friend Jessica.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do when I get big.
Oh, so good.
I feel bad for Jessica's haircut coming. Like,
Yeah.
Although that was a
Jessica, I
pretty
just
good
need a
haircut.
little trim.
Although it was cute, I just hope, at her age and for her parents' sake that she's using safety scissors.
Well,
you know?
that's you see in the piece that they talk about scissors. Like, you don't have scissors. Like, maybe you could get me a pair of scissors.
What a
and
cutie.
he goes, I'll get you a pair of scissors. She goes, thanks.
Oh, that just melts your heart, doesn't it? She's a
4
viral sensation now.
4.5 million views on that clip
4.5.
already, which
funny.
got her a phone call from Little Big Shots.
Yeah,
and
have
Steve
you
Harvey.
seen that? Have you seen the show
No.
with Steve Harvey? Well, he interviews people just like this.
This is her.
And she had the
Oh,
opportunity
my.
from Palm Coast to go up to New York City, right here in our neighborhood.
He's gonna get his hair cut by her.
Look at all that hair she has to work with there. That's awesome.
That's this Sunday at 8. You're going to get to watch Ansley on Little Big Shots right here on NBC 12. So that should be really good. And hopefully, we were going to go talk to her beforehand.
Yeah.
But I think 4.5 million views is little compared to what it's going to get after she's on Little Big Shots Sunday night. It's going to be bigger. So
It's a neat show.
we're hoping, Ansley, if you're watching, we're hoping once you're not too big of a star that you'll come on our show
Cut Curtis's
next
hair.
week, and maybe I'll let you cut my hair.
Yeah,
I like
you
this.
You have to somehow get through all the gel that that helps.
Really? We're going about how much stuff we put in our hair?
That's a good point. What is that old saying? If you live in glass houses, don't throw stones. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. And it still looks like this after all the stuff I put in my hair.
But
It still doesn't hold.
We shouldn't be talking about our luscious locks very much in front of Matt.
He makes, so maybe the hair is, I can grow hair everywhere, just in this region. So whatever she cuts off, please donate to me.
all right.
There you go.
I'll
Little
paste in.
super glue.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Locks for Matt.
From locks of love to locks for Matt.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff going on. As always, you got all the best stuff.
That's right. We've got a packed weekend, and we'll kick it off with the Gate River Run. This is the 40th annual Gate River Run, and it is going to be huge as it is every single year. Last year, 24,000 people ran, and we're expecting
And will
that
you
same
be
crowd.
24,00001?
No.
No.
I thought you were getting into this running kick. You were not so much.
Well,
No, it's just
maybe
a whole exercise thing.
Yeah. I love the exercise thing. The running thing, it's challenging. So I did one last month. I'll do another one next
Okay.
month, but I'll keep it
It's
to
a
the
long
5Ks.
one.
This
Yeah.
is going to be, we've got some professionals that are going to be running
yeah.
in this race with $85,000 worth of prize money
It's a
for the
big
Gate River
deal.
Run.
Yeah.
So this is really cool. It'll kick off actually today with the expos. So if you want to stop by the expo over at the Jacksonville Fairgrounds, you can go by there. But tomorrow the action will be right outside our doors on Bay Street, and 15K. So you got about 10 miles to run, and then yeah, it's going to be a fun day.
Done it twice, and
You did it in costume,
in
right?
costume. I
Yeah.
remember.
one of the dumber ideas I had. Really dumb. Didn't train at all. My buddy said he was going to do it, and I told him as a motivation thing. A couple months out, I said, one of those guys, he was like, he ain't going to run this. I said, hey, buddy, bro, if you run it, I'll run it in costume with you. Because he was, was a slower runner, and so he, sure enough, week up, he goes, I signed up. Did you get your bib? And I'm like, uh-oh. Like, can't call bomb in an airport. You gotta live up to your word. So I decided to throw the suit on. Didn't have running shoes. Took the shoes out of the Jackson costume that I used in the Jackson costume, which are 6 years old, and they're like New Balance, whatever. Ran in those, and it was not good. I couldn't walk for a week.
For a week
Well,
afterwards.
If you're not going to run, you can still enjoy the post-race celebration.
That's you.
They said right here, 120 kegs of Miller beer.
Okay, well,
We're going to
then,
be there.
got you.
So
It's actually good for you after a run. There's all
I
kinds
thought
of.
that was chocolate milk.
No, there's.
Oh, no, what
after
are
a
you
run.
crazy?
Wait, I thought
Chocolate
that
milk
is-
after a
Milk
run.
was a bad idea.
Oh my God.
Wait, doesn't that? No, why is the floor director acting like he's throwing
After
up?
9 miles, you chug a glass of milk.
Doesn't that help
Let's do that.
replenish
Let's
with
let's film
electrolytes
that.
or something?
Let's
like that?
film that.
As Tim, the director, just went into my ear, he goes, no.
Okay, don't do that. All right, maybe bad advice. Why?
No.
After a workout, right? Can we get somebody on here to
No.
talk about that? That's supposed to help? I thought chocolate.
No.
I think it looks like.
Unless you're Arnold Schwarzenegger and it's 1975.
All right, let's move on. Gate River Run, you
Yes,
can go to GateRiverRun15K.com for details there. We'll move over to some bigger news over at the Concours de Lagon.
Concours de Lagon.
It has been moved.
Yes.
There's going to be a big chance of rain on Sunday, so they moved the activities to tomorrow. So if you have plans to head out there, It's tomorrow.
Tomorrow's
Make
the
sure
day
you
to go.
check
It's gonna
that.
be packed. There's so much stuff to do. So check that out.
AmeliaConcours.org has all the details about everything that's going on, including the Cars and Coffee tomorrow morning that's going to be over at the Motor Expo. So things have changed just because of the weather, but the crowd is still going to be as big as it is.
Voted as the best car show in the world. Is that correct,
Twice.
Jared? Twice.
And
two
that
times
and that
over.
honor has only been given out 5 times. They've won it twice.
It is huge if you've never been.
I like it. We'll go from there over to Jurassic Quest. So if you're into dinosaurs, here's your chance to see it up close. This is a huge expo going on over at the Prime Osborne Convention Center. It is today till 8 p.m., 3 to 8 p.m. Tomorrow it kicks off at 9 a.m., goes to 8 p.m. And then on Sunday as well from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. Go to JurassicQuest.com. It'll cost you $20 to get in, but if you're looking for something fun to do with the family, that's over at the Prime Osborne Convention Center. Details at JurassicQuest.com.
All right, a couple concerts that
Couple
go
concerts.
hand in hand.
I'll run through these quickly. You can go see R. Kelly. He has the after party tour over at the Veterans Memorial Arena. Details at jacksevents.com. Tickets start out at $49. I was worried that we could even play the song on air today, but I'm glad we did.
Remix to Ignition.
That's good.
Fresh out.
What time does that start?
That is tomorrow at 8 p.m. and we'll go from there. Sunday,
a little late for me.
A concert that does not match R. Kelly at all. Clint Black is in town. He's over at the Florida Theater.
7 o'clock. That's better for me. There
That's
we go.
Sunday at 7 p.m. Go to floridatheater.com for details on that. And last but not least, we're talking about food trucks every week, and we've got the food truck wars going on over at the Jacksonville Landing tomorrow at 2 p.m. These are 40 of the best food trucks here in Northeast Florida. So we've got some Orlando in there, but it's a lot of Jacksonville food trucks. Go to jacksonvillelanding.com for details there.
I mean, look, R. Kelly and Clint Black do go together. They're bookends. R. Kelly's music you play when you're trying to get a girl. Clint Black is what you play when the girl leaves you.
I like it. You make perfect sense.
All comes together.
Synergy.
It does all come
Synergy. Nice. Anyway,
Frankly, did not get a chance to sit here with us. He's over at the weather wall, poor guy, and he has a look at the forecast because we talk about all these great events.
That's
and as you said, with the Amelia Island Concours d'Elegance, they're going to have some not so great weather. So the question is, what's it going to be like for everything else?
How about for the rest of the weekend?
There you go. What's up, Pringley?
Happy Friday, or should I say pet-friendly Friday. We got Sadie, all smiles, good dog walking weather, a hair day of 1. It's a selfie kind of day, and a thumbs up all the way to Amelia Island for the Concours d'Elegance. And I tell you what, we're talking about a west wind, so even at the beach, no cool breeze, low to mid 80s. So some great weather to walk around, see some great cars out there. And looking good for Cars and Coffee tomorrow, but instead of the shorts or the bathing suits, right, we're going to have the jackets back in the forecast because we've got a cool breeze coming in, a high of 69 for the Gate River Run. Looks like the wind will be blown to your back coming down the Green Monster or the Hart Bridge. So good for runners, good running weather. Clouds thicken late Saturday night into Sunday morning. That's when we'll start to see the rain. 72, maybe even popping a shower to the south. Futurecast does start to light up, not for our Saturday and Sunday. Again, this weekend, the rainy day would be on Sunday. And again, some of this rain coming in the morning, maybe even a strong storm to the south. Some rain amounts pretty impressive, over an inch, because we got rain both Sunday and Monday, turning chilly. Look at the shocker next week. Winter returns.
Oh, and spring forward. You see that? We lose
Kill
an
the
hour.
party.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Pringley. No wonder why you're not sitting at the table.